there are moments in your life when the light doesn't just touch you, it becomes you. Not a bright, dazzling light, but the kind that feels like a warm presence settling quietly inside your chest. It happens slowly, in small ways your mind may overlook, but your heart always feels. It begins when you stop rushing into the next version of yourself and finally pause long enough to feel who you already are. The world tells you to become more, but light reminds you that you can simply be and still be complete. This is where renewal begins, not in achievement, but in the quiet return to your own softness. Light becomes you when you allow tenderness to sit beside your strength, when you let your breath deepen even though the world rushes past, when you choose kindness toward yourself before asking more of yourself. This is not weakness. It is the clarity that comes from finally seeing yourself without the weight of expectation. Sometimes, the turning point is as small as a moment of stillness, a moment when you realize your body is no longer bracing for impact, or when you notice your heart no longer flinches at memories that once tightened your breath. These are signs that light has quietly entered your life, not to erase the shadows, but to soften them so they no longer lead you. When light becomes you, your days don't suddenly become perfect, but they become gentler, more spacious, more honest. You start listening to the truth beneath your own noise. You begin to trust the voice inside you that whispers instead of shouts. You stop performing and start existing. Let yourself imagine a version of you who is guided by warmth rather than pressure. A version of you who remembers that softness is not something to outgrow, but something to return to. A version of you who breathes with the world instead of bracing against it. This is who you become when light becomes you. So if today feels heavy or unclear, let this be your reminder. Light does not ask you to hurry. It does not ask you to earn it. It arrives gently, the way dawn slowly touches a quiet room. Let it move through you in its own time. And when you feel even the smallest warmth returning, even the tiniest shift in your breath, know that this is your beginning. The moment when light becomes you.